Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. We are in King's Cross in London, just arrived from Leeds, where yesterday was a really great evening. I will not speak too much about that because we need to speak about the words of Luciano Spalletti, because tomorrow we play, and for the people that are asking, I will be back home. There will be a watch along for Fiorentina Juventus. But Fiorentina, that is last, 20th in the ranking. They didn't win a single game at the moment, and of course the first thing that Juventini are thinking at the moment are, of course, will they win their first game? Because we all remember the last time that we traveled to Firenze, it was last time with a Thiago Motta on the bench with a 3-0 without any discussion, a total disaster that then at the end saw the Italo-Brazilian coach being sacked, with Igor Tudor that came on the bench to actually qualify to Champions League, to also participate to that Club World Cup, before also him finding exactly the same destiny as Thiago Motta, with now Spalletti that is from the region of Tuscany. It will be a special game for him, this time on the bench of Juve. What did he say in press conference? Well, I come back on that in a second, but of course I'm asking you also now to put a maximum of like, to not forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's make that channel bigger and bigger and bigger, trying to reach the full capacity of Juventus. I have a question before entering the details about the press conference. I will meet someone now, and maybe we will record some content, maybe we'll record a video or short content, I don't know. Who is the person that I will meet here in about 30 minutes, I believe? Let me know in the comment section if you guessed it. Please tag the person that I will meet. Okay, what did he say, Luciano Spalletti, today? He starts speaking about the availability of the players that were there, that didn't travel with the national team. He said full availability of all these players that really wanted to do something, to go that extra mile, which is extremely important. But also the players that came back from national team, of course with different timings, because some arrived a bit earlier, some a bit later. He said all the players that came, they had to be managed depending on the minutes that they had at disposal, but they all showed big sense of responsibility and also that will, a will that is fundamental if we are speaking about the moment that we are in. Then he switched towards the players that are there. Cabal and Kelly are recuperated. Kelly started to train a bit earlier than Cabal, which means that he will have a bit more minutes at disposal. It could even be that he starts tomorrow, also because we have a name that can switch position. We were all thinking and all sure that the four-man defense would have found place in the starting 11 against Fiorentina. No, we continue with a three-man. It's not that he doesn't want to play with four men. It's something that needs to be evaluated, that need to be trained, but more time is needed to go to the four. Why am I saying so? Because a lot of time we were criticizing a lot Igor Tudor to not go toward a four-man defense, which we tried a bit at a certain moment, but we were blaming him to not do it because that was the only solution, and I put myself also there, so I blame myself as well, which shows us that probably on that one, because he did some mistakes of course, but on that specific point, well, also Spalletti is saying this team is not ready at the moment to play with four-man defense. Probably we are missing something. And not only that, we are also missing some players. Bremer is not there, Cabal doesn't have the full game, probably also not Kelly. What about Teun Koopmeiners? Could we see him in a four-man defense? Well, at the moment, no, because we will not play with four men. Will we see him again in that three-man defense? It could be, but the idea of Spalletti is to bring him back as a midfielder. And do you remember a few videos ago when I told you I don't see a long future as a center-back from Koopmeiners in the next coming games? He could be there for a few games again, just to have that emergency situation solved without Bremer. Whoa, oh, the pigeons here, they're totally crazy. They are attacking people. Mamma mia, mamma mia. E cazzo, oh, if I have to dribble the pigeons, what a disaster. What a, oh, okay, I will. Ma vaffanculo. Guys, I'm sorry for me swearing. I will try to go a bit further away from the pigeons. Mamma mia, they were attacking me. I think that they are smelling the trophy in the bag and they want to pick the trophy. They want to steal the trophy. Probably Interisti pigeons. I would not be surprised. Anyway, that's not the point of the situation. Koopmeiners, the future is as a midfielder, which makes totally sense. We already spoke about it. 60 million euro for a left centre back makes totally no sense. It's a player that needs to be there. He showed a lot of responsibility in what he did. He showed quality, and then he said something important. And that's always what I told you. A great player, you don't see it in terms of position. If you're a great player, you're always a great player, or at least you have the qualities to show it. You remember when we were speaking about Federico Chiesa in the past, or other players, because they were playing 10 meters or more on the left, or 10 meters more on the right side, or in the center, that suddenly these players were not performing anymore. Look, doing a pass from 3 meters, from 10 meters, wherever you are playing on the pitch, you should be able to do it. That being said, we go to the other topics. Let me read my little paper that I prepared so that I don't forget anything. We are what we show on the pitch. We are what we show on the pitch. Tomorrow, I expect us to show that we belong to Juve. He said we, he didn't say the team, he said we, because he's including himself there. And that's what Juventini are asking. As he says that, I don't think that this season, how we started with all the changes from where we are coming, a lot of Juventini, they are asking immediate victory, immediately the Scudetto. But what they want, and this is something that we cannot excuse anymore, is showing that we belong to Juve. The words of Perin were saying exactly the same. Spalletti is telling us that we deserve to be Juve, but that we need to show it on the field. Well, this is exactly what yesterday, or today, a few hours ago, Spalletti said in press conference. Four-man defense we spoke about, Kelly and Cabal we spoke about, the position on the field that is not changing if you are a great player or not we spoke about, and then Yildiz that is a game changer. When he's in the game, he's the one that can solve you games. He's a game breaker, how he defined it, Spalletti. Extremely happy to have him there, but also he added also that Kenan Yildiz is a leader. He behaves like a leader. And do you remember these words when I saw him at the Club World Cup? That maturity grow. I saw a change in his eyes, in his behavior, and this is something that we start to see. So for the people that are saying it's maybe too early to give him that number 10, maybe too early to give him that captain band, even if he's not officially the captain, he's the third in line after Capitano Locatelli and Bremer. I agree with that captain band. To me, it's absolutely not early. It's not too early. Now, a few seconds about that trophy of yesterday. Of course, I will come back on it later when I have a bit more time and when it's a bit more calm. But mamma mia, the emotions, guys, of that trophy, the emotions of winning a trophy. Oh, we can say it, we are award winning for 1 year. We will be the best international podcast awarded by Football Content Award. The evening was really nice. I met some people that we spoke with. Nice for relationship, but on stage I was thinking about all of you, because it is not my trophy, this is our trophy, from the first one that joined on the channel here to the last one that subscribed, but also the people that will join. Then, what about 26? We will have time to speak about it, but now I have a responsibility, and my responsibility is not to disappoint you, but to make you proud, of I cannot make you proud of Juve, I mean as a team, because I'm not on the field, but I will try to make you proud as much as I can on the channel about the content that we are bringing. It will not be easy at all to top 2025, because 2025 has been an incredible year. But yeah, sleeves up, we will roll up the sleeves and we will get back to work. Ragazzi, ciao, grazie, forza, Juve, ciao.